We don't marry our women, and so our women feel slighted when we leave the community. I understand. I understand. It's painful. But the problem is, and the article talks about this, is that the article says that our women shouldn't be held hostage in a race based on race. Now I'm going to ask you all a question. Bear with me, and I may step on some toes. If white men are so racist, how are they a viable option for you all to marry? Let me ask again. If white men in America are the epitome of racism, let you all tell it, how are they an option to marry? That doesn't make any sense. How can you say that white men are racist, but they're potential husbands? Somebody's lying. Either the white men are potential husbands, meaning you see a better life with a white man, or the white men are racist. But you can't have it both ways. So take your pick. Are the white men racist in America, or are they good husbands? Let me know. But you can't have it both ways. You got to pick one. But the problem with our community, I'm going to say is that it starts with the men, because men don't want to be men. That's the problem. The men don't want to grow up. The men don't want to be men. You have a responsibility. You're supposed to be accountable. All these things that a man's supposed to be, strong, courageous, and brave, our men don't want to be. Our men don't want to be. The flip side is, because the men didn't want to be, then the women had to try to be the men. And now the men and the women going back and forth competing. But I believe that our women took that taking on two roles overboard. Because again, it fed into the female ego, which no one talks about. No one talks about how powerful the female ego is. The female ego is so strong to where a woman will think she's better than another woman because she got on some better shoes. The female ego is so powerful that a woman will think she's better than the next woman because she has on a better outfit. That's how powerful the female ego is, but we never talk about the female ego. We never talk about the female ego. But it starts with the men, and it starts with the men because the men are supposed to be the leaders. Now, ladies, you got to ask yourself a question. Do you want the man to be the leader, or do you want a roommate? Because if a man's going to be the leader, you got to listen to him. Do you want a roommate, or do you want a husband? You got to ask yourself a question. You want somebody to take pictures with and do videos on Instagram, or do you really want a husband? Because you got a husband, if he's going to guide, provide, and assume all the responsibility, you got to listen to him. You got to be submissive. You see, ladies, y'all can submit if the man has a mission. The problem with y'all is y'all be submitting to a man with no mission, with no purpose. Y'all be submitting to his penis, not submitting to the man. Now, if I was in church, y'all would have walked out already. I said y'all will submit to the man's penis, that phallic symbol. Y'all will submit to the man's penis, but you won't submit to the man. That's a problem. Because you ain't going to be able to listen. That rod, that penis, that rod of correction, that's undefeated. Because if he got some good wood, y'all powerless. And I'm talking to adults here. So you're not going to be able to compete with that lightsaber. That's why Luke Skywalker had to learn the Force, because the lightsaber, he couldn't beat his dad with the lightsaber. He had to learn the Force. Be able to move stuff and do all that stuff. The Force had to be with him. That lightsaber, he couldn't defeat the lightsaber. So ladies, I'm telling y'all ladies, you can't beat that lightsaber. So the problem is, ladies, y'all are submitting to the penis and not the man. You have to learn the Force. I said y'all have to learn the Force. So at the end of the day, stop lying to these women. And women and ladies, y'all ain't lying to the men. Y'all just lying with the men. So fellas, stop lying to the women, and women, stop lying with the men. If y'all want solutions. If y'all want solutions. Because the family The family unit, the family structure, the family, the man, woman, and the child is God on earth. This is why they want to get rid of marriage, because they don't want the Most High on the planet. Family is God on earth. This is why they want to redefine what a marriage even is. Redefine what a man and woman even is. They don't want God on the earth. Can y'all see that?